I think if I hadn't had this opportunity to race Formula 1 cars or cars in general, in reality, probably in the virtual world would have inspired me, and I probably would have gone down that route, to be honest.
There is an entire world there and so many guys that compete at so high level. So is the Formula 1 of the simulating race is the highest level that you can find. And this sport race, a bit shorter than the Formula 1, with a lot of overtakes, a lot of action. Sometimes the surprise of the safety car, the surprise of a big incident, all this stuff and all this time of things makes the race spectacular.
Pops the DRS open now down towards turn 1.
He's saving his battery.
Disappearing towards the front, goes to the outside. Can he do Beresnay around the outside at turn 1? He can.
Oh.
Frederick Rasmussen in the Toro Rosso takes the lead, and here comes Brendan Lee.
We are approaching the race and sometimes we say, oh, let me check it out. Who is going to dominate the race today? Who is going to win this battle today? It's fantastic.
Cerner decides to join the party. 3 wide coming into turn 11. Are they all going to see each other? On the inside. Yes, Cerner on the inside.
Yeah, I saw some race of them and yeah, they are really impressing me, and I can see they spend a lot of time there.
I think the level in virtual racing is so high now.
The lap times these kids are doing, it's insane, like absolutely insane. Yeah, these guys are extremely quick, and clearly they have the feeling for it, because that's all it is really. It's understanding what is the limit.
They know the car really well, and you know, they can control the car really well.
At the end of the day, it is still racing. You've still got to maximise your braking points, hit your apexes, carry as much speed as possible. And there's still the exact same key aspects you take into any motorsport.
You know, the training that the driver to compete in the eSport games and the eSport finals, they need to train 4 hours per day. More or less is a Formula 1 style.
With all the teams getting involved, it's very immersive in terms of with the Formula 1 teams, and these drivers who get to go on the sim in the evening end up going to the factories, you know, being on the sim there or seeing the F1 drivers. It's an awesome experience to them.
I think games and simulator, they are getting really close to the reality.
I have to say that even in my experience, F1 2018, it is definitely similar to what it is in real life. Of course, with our sims, we have a lot of motion going on, but in terms of the actual feeling and characteristics of the car, it's not far away at all. So yes, I can see that world getting closer and closer, merging.
It's becoming something very interesting, because for all the guys that they have not the chances and they are not the lucky to have the chance in the real sport, seems that it's becoming also something huge also for them, the simulating race.
It's a very good learning curve, and I think, you know, the more opportunities you can give to drivers who can't afford actual racing but, you know, are very good on sim racing, and then you get them into the car, I think it's a very good thing.
I could not imagine that the simulating race, they were so close to the reality. In So Bonito, how possible is it that it could be a professional racing driver in a real race with the real car?
It's obviously annoying as a racing driver to get beat by a guy who plays on the sim, but at the same time, they're still very good drivers, no matter what.
I haven't had an opportunity to race against either the Mercedes or Williams eSport drivers. I think they would probably destroy me, to be honest, as that is what they excel at. So, and I'd hope it would be the same in a Formula 1 car.
It shows how realistic and how much you can learn from a simulator and progress and go into an actual car and do well.
Maybe a couple of years down the line, I'll be racing against some sim guys.
I think it's becoming a very good base and a very good model to help drivers get into car racing.
You know, just when I have some free time with my friends, we used to play it. So it's like, for me, I really enjoy to do it. And I love also the idea that when I'm doing my maximum, like in my free time and just enjoying it, when I'm doing my maximum, I'm 6 seconds out of the pace of Brendan Lee. So it's something that makes me smile.
F1 2019 out now.